Hello everyone. I am trying to make a video about the the winter journal that I've been making. Um, oh dear, you don't know this, but this is the fifth recording. Um, I am constantly showing off this book out of frame, and it's, oh my goodness, I really hope I succeed this time. At least enough uh, to give you an impression of what this book looks like. Cross fingers. At the end, I will also ask for your opinion about my second book that I'm going to make, because I really don't know where to go from here. Okay, this book first, and I'm doing this sideways because my mobile phone is up here on a huge thing, and I have to sit to the right of this thing. And that's why it's also so hard to be in frame, because I have to stretch my arms out, and we give it a try. Okay, I'm very unprofessional. This is just um, I'm doing it from my phone, as I said. Okay, we try again. This is a very big book. It's it's 4 signatures, a total of 80 pages plus because of some leaflets I have in here. But the signatures should be around 80 pages. I made the cover from vegan leather, which is a very strong material. You will have to use a scissor or a knife and cut it apart if you want to destroy it, because there's no way you can rip it. So it's not really a soft cover. It's kind of soft cover, but it's not. I hand felted the cover from merino wool and silk hankies, which gave a very pretty frosty color, a feel, which sparked the idea of making a winter journal. Oops, a little here and there. So, well, that's how the theme was decided, and I ended up making a tassel for it with a cabochon with a snowflake and some 2 beads and silver snowflakes. As you see, the color palette in this is creamy and light blue and silver and brown. The flower is made from melted fabrics, and there's a lot of lace, a lot of 2 beads, and I wanted the lace to show on the top, on the sides, and the bottom. And this is a trim with drips on it. I got it from Wenche. She calls herself Finely Crafting. And I will make links to everything down below. I had to make a closure like this because it turned out so fat. There was no other way to keep it closed. Now, I have to check that I am still in frame, and I have to lift this up. I just have to make some precautions, oops, to ensure that you will still see it when I move it around. Let me see. Yeah, let's cross fingers. This is a leaflet that is removable. You can take it out and take it with you. Just for sketching, journaling, whatever. It's a naked one. And I have to open here. I just hold them together with this one. Tuck spot. And the tuck spot. And the curtain card. And the card. Oh, it's so fat, hard to hold. This trim I got, I told you maybe, did I? Oh, I'm seeing now. This is the trim I got from Finally Crafting. It's so beautiful and it was perfect for this book. So this is to open up, and this is a tag with backing paper. And you can journal here and here. This is one of my signature things, really, that I make a maxi tag or something else to open up that fills a whole page. This is a pocket with a tuck behind and paper clip. This is Nansen North Pole skier. This kit is called Winter Wonder. I will make a link for that too. It's so pretty. A triple pocket. A die cut from Tim Holtz. These two, the snowflakes. And some laces on an old book page, and a fussy cut and laces. Tag, and an envelope I made from architect drawing paper that I got from Finally Crafting. It's rather see-through, a little bit like plastic really, but it's not. It's very interesting, and I just loved it. She was kind enough to send me a pretty big piece of it. It was really my cup of tea. A snippet from Annelie, I'll link to her as well. I bought a bunch of them because I just love her old vintage laces. I love her work. Die cut again. Oops, I have to glue that better. It's peeking up. Paper clip. If you are already on thin ice, you might as well dance. And some Olympic winners in ice dance. I can't remember the year, but it was in the, I guess it was in the 40s, early 50s. And tags with backing paper. And a die cut. Also here, paper clip with ice skating on, and 2 cabinet cards. this is really hard to do with one hand. I'm so sorry. Ice flake charms. No, snowflake. What did I say? Ice flake? Oh, sorry. Flip pocket. Cabinet cards. This is Nansen again. And little bits and bobs. And an old envelope from 1927. And in here I have put 2 original cigarette cards with winter theme. Ski jump and a skater. Oops. Just another 2 bead. And this is a tag and a snippet, some laces. There's a lot of journaling space in this book. A couple of tags with snippets on, snippets and lace. A tuck spot. A lace pocket with, this is a brooch with, oh my goodness, my brain doesn't work today. Crystals, cabinet cards, and also I took them out actually because they filled up so much, but I do have a bunch of plain naked cabinet cards here because I figured that if I sell this book, the buyer might want to add her own photos and put into this book instead of strangers. So that's how I thought. So it will be put inside later. There's a big tag with, this is, what do you call it in English? It's not crocheting, it's, oh, I lost that word too. Tatting. We call it nuperelli, it's so totally different, so it couldn't come to my mind. Okay, this is a flip out. It's embossed and then I die cut and glued on top of the embossing to make it raise more. So this is for journaling. And some tags, also with packing paper. Flip pocket, the card, a belly band with a 2 bead, and this is removable. It can be moved from this page to another page. Another cabinet card, and a tag with another crystal snowflake. And another snippet from Annalie. Hidden paper clip. Flip pocket. I love these crystals, or sparkles as they are called. Looks like ice. And this is a tag and pocket, snowflake, crystals of frozen waters, snowfall, flakes of frozen crystals fall from the clouds. When I had made this cover, I knew that I wanted to make a winter theme, so I made this pocket and this tag, and I liked them so much, so they decided the color palette, and they also decided the vintage twist to it. So that's how it goes, you know. You start in one end and you end up with something nice in the other end, but it's a long journey. And I always tend to do things backwards. I start with what others end with, and I end with what others start with. So that's me in a nutshell. For journaling, well, I can actually put these cabinet cards in here, I guess. A postcard. Oh, it's so big to hold. Oh, my hands are too small. Oops. And paper clip. What does it say? Countdown to spring. A flip pocket. And I knew there was something I had forgot to do. I have to put backing paper on these tags, because they are not. These are from Tim Holtz, and I don't know why they are printed on both sides, but I like everything to be possible to journal on, not just for putting things in, you know. So I will put backing paper on these. And a string, of course. And that is the book. And this is another leaflet. Also blank, naked as you call it, and with the crystals on. Oh, sparkles. Yeah, and a 2 bead. Now, that was the journal, and then I have this problem with my next book. I don't know if I mentioned it, but when I felted this cover, I felted a piece big enough for 2 journals. So this is also a winter journal, but it's completely different from that one. I have the cover, I have the fabrics to have inside, but as you see, the theme here is completely different. It's consisting of paintings, aquarelle paintings instead. And it's more white and blue and very sparkly. I have embossed see-through envelopes, and so I've done quite a bit on it already, but I am not sure if I should continue this the way it is. It will of course be a cheaper book, more of a budget book, which is fine to most people, I guess. Or should I create another vintage winter themed journal like the one I just showed you, which is much more work and which increases the price considerably. But then it's more fun to make too. So I don't know. I'm really doubtful to what to do. I would appreciate if you could give me your opinion in the comments below. It would be of great help to me to decide what to do with this, because the cover is so pretty. I don't really want to waste it either on something that's not good enough. So yeah, please let me know. Thank you. Bye bye.